If you could go back to one day in your football career, what would it be?
Well, I think my footballing career doesn't go past sort of Sunday league, boggy pitches, flat balls. So I'd have to go back to initially when I started playing football as a kid. You get the initial love for football.
Yeah.
My career at the moment doesn't go past Thurrock Division 1 Sunday League.
Good standard.
Yeah, but I'm not on contract, so if 𝗺𝗪 need an upgrade in right back, I'm there.
How did you become a physio, and how did you get involved with it all?
Well, I think initially, like at school, you have an enjoyment for sciences and PE and sports and stuff like that. And then in 2020, my mum had heart surgery, and I think seeing the role of the physios played in her rehab, that made me keen to want to sort of replicate that for other people.
As a physio, how do you build relationships with players?
Yeah, I think the relationships with players is really important, especially like Steve has said in previous interview. It's important with sort of compliance to treatments and stuff like that. So I think communication is really important, making sure they trust you, building rapport with the players.
I know you've only just joined us at the start of the season, but it doesn't have to be an Avery player, but what's the worst injury that you've seen as a physio?
I think I'd have to take us back to the {𝗀𝗱𝗶𝗹} game with 𝗀𝗃𝗷. Unfortunately, that was quite a significant injury. The first time for myself dealing with an injury like that, but thankfully, everything was done in good time, and hopefully he'll be back soon. Outside of football, working in a hospital, you see people that are acutely unwell. They might, lose consciousness and stuff like that. But from a football perspective, definitely the {𝗀𝗱𝗶𝗹} game.
How hard is it to take care of players when we're not full-time, we're not training every day during the day, it's only a couple of nights, you don't get to see them all the time, it's only a couple of hours. How do you deal with that?
I think we have to be realistic with our expectations. This is semi-professional football. We know players aren't having ice baths, smoothies, yoga after games. They're going in the bar, meeting fans, but that is a non-league culture. That's why people go to the games. You feel more connected to the club. So I think just being realistic, trying to negotiate players, make sure that the time we do have players is spent well, and just speaking to our coaching staff here, making sure we can try and manage players and get them ready for the games and the schedules we have.
Must be a good sign that you can sit in here with us and talk through this instead of being a player.
Yeah, well.
I know it's been short so far, but one word to describe your time so far at Avery?
Exciting. I think obviously I'm new to the club, but being immersed in the club and non-league football in general, you get to see the side that many people don't see. And it's been really exciting. Obviously, it's been a good season. It's quite difficult changing divisions and changing a backroom staff, but I think it's been really exciting and really well. And I'm under sort of good leadership, so it's been good.